Hey YouTube, I am in the trunk of my 2016 Acura ILX. My ILX did not come with the grocery hooks. As you can see, this one I've already installed, and it was pretty easy. The only thing I couldn't find how to do the ILX on YouTube. A lot of Honda, things like that. So the big problem is this rivet. Now my kit came with a, let's see this down real quick. My kit came with a crush washer and a crush nut. So when I install this, all I have to do is tighten this up under there and it will crush it. So you don't need the rivet tool. It'll cost you about 80 bucks. This is your crush zone right here. So when you are tightening this has to be up inside of here so that you can get your crush and it becomes riveted into the metal. Alright, so this has to come fused and it'll crush these threads right here. Will crush and mushroom down and hold that in place and give you a nice solid set. So I'm going to pause the video right now because I need two hands to hold my thing up here and twist this thing, but I will tell you it is a tough one. Okay guys, we're back here in the trunk of my 2016 Acura ILX, and we're installing these grocery hooks, which I already installed one, of course, perfectly easy. When I get out the camera to show you guys, the second one became really difficult to do. As I was explaining, the kit that I got from Amazon, it was a 2-pack kit, came with all of the hardware you need, and instead of buying that rivet kit that costs a lot of money, they sent me with basically a crush washer for this. This right here is the rivet tools. This is what you're going to screw into. And so as I was doing this, I had some issues with the bolt, all kinds of issues. So the good and the bad with that is I had to find a new bolt that I had just laying around the house because, like I said, the one I had was a bust. But I did find, for those of you who don't get the crush nut with your packet, what I ended up using for this one was actually a good old C-clamp. Now it did take some muscle to get it up there, but to kind of give you an overview of what I did, I still got the vice grips up in there from some tweaking with the bolt, but I'll show you what I did. So this is my crush washer right here. Basically what I did was got it up in there, held it in place with this set of vice grips that I have, and then I just kind of opened it up like the C-clamp, you know, and put it up in there and tightened it up and just kept ratcheting on it until it got nice and flat. Now it was not perfect. It was not flat because between the vice grips and the C-clamp, it got a little wobbly. But once I got it crushed and like mostly done, I was then able to put the screw and the crush washer nut on it and get it crushed down nice and flat. And as you can see, it's not going anywhere now. It's in there nice and tight. So now all that's left to do is to take your hook, run your got the lock washer, the regular washer, the lock washer right there, regular washer right here, and then put that up in your hook and go ahead and screw that in. So that's what I'm going to do now. But again, I did not use the crush washer for this. I used this big C-clamps, the 4-inch C-clamp. I tried using the 2-inch C-clamp, but it didn't have enough you know, width in here. You know, it was a little shallow in through here, so I couldn't use this one, so I went and got the 4-inch, and it worked like a charm. So flattened it, got it past, I guess, the point where it just didn't want to crush anymore, so I was stripping out some bolts and the screws, and so that's all I'm going to do now. So again, this is my washer, my lock nut, and my screw that I had to find because the factory one's, you know, ripped. And so all you have to do is, and you'll see that it has this little nib here, and that goes in that little hole. So I'm just gonna drop that in there like so.